He's a little off his game right now.
Yo, everyone. How's it going? This is the Maelstrom Gamers here with the Everything and Nothing show. For those that you don't know, it is this show is about 4, sometimes 5 best friends. We Skype in from all around North America because we're not just from the U.S. I forgot that Alan is in Vancouver, so technically it's all around North America. We come in with a random topic every week, and we dole out each topic episode by episode. We put them up on YouTube every day, and then Saturday you get the full episode. If you don't like that, you can, and you want it early, you can go on to patreon.com/MaelstromGamers, and you can get all that early for just pledging about, I think it's like $5 on there, so you can get it. You can get a week early, and all at once. So I'm just one of your hosts, Clayton Kisco, and I am joined by the heartthrob, the man that all men want to be and all women want to be with. I'm just kidding. I might be exaggerating there. Rocco Avellino. How's it going, Rocco?
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are ready for a great show today too, because we've been bouncing some ideas back and forth, and I think some of these topics are going to be some awesome. They're going to have some awesome reception to it. So be prepared for it. Ready to go.
Heartthrob it is. Peace out.
And then over to my this way. We got the bad boy himself, Cops' #1 fan, Stevo. Throwing gang signs. And then you've heard him, but you definitely haven't seen him, especially not his face. The Enigma, Ian. You can talk, Ian. You can talk. We just can't see
guys. He's like, I don't know if I should be able to say anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, like I said, we're all here to bring a topic for your entertainment.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about that topic. And it runs. You can find, if you like that, you can find more of that on YouTube.com. You'll see a link in one of these episodes. You can send over there. You can go over to Facebook.com/MaelstromGamers. We just reached over 30 likes, so we have our own URL. Wow, that's exciting. And make sure to go over on Twitter and follow us at MaelstromGamers. So let's get started here. Steve, I'm going to pick on you, man. Let's start with your topic.
All right. Let's see. My topic is basically sci-fi versus fantasy. Lord of the Rings series versus Star Wars. Which one's better and why do you think it's better?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Who's going to lead with that one?
Okay, well, I'll jump right ahead in this. And I'm going to say, hands down, without question, Star Wars is the better movie, franchise, and genre for me personally. I'm gonna say it's better. It was the original trilogy. The movies know what they are, so they don't go 3 hours plus. So I'm not in a theater my butt's hurting like I was in Lord of the Rings. And it's by far
but if
more
it's a good
entertaining.
story though. But if it's a good, okay, I got you. That's your point. That's your perspective.
Yeah. So Star Wars it's paced really well. I mean, it defines pacing. There is a graph. I'm forgetting the name of the graph, but it's one of the Star Wars movies, one of the original trilogies, and they define sorry, I'm struggling to articulate this, but a lot of movies these days look at this graph based off one of the original movies and how they pace action. And video games tend to do this. A lot of other mediums now do this. They look at I think it's like A New Hope and how it introduces action, and it has the peaks and valleys of different conflicts and stuff like that. So Star Wars is it's set a lot of
set
things.
the ground for a lot of
that's what I'm trying to say.
Got you.
Okay. And I'm gonna stop you right there and completely disagree with you, because Tolkien, didn't he write this way before Star Wars was written?
Yeah, that's fine. We're talking about
okay.
movies, right?
Well, I think yeah, but honestly, I think Star Wars was based on Lord of the Rings. Now, the reason why I say that, wait. Frodo and Luke, like the same character. He comes from the middle of nowhere. Everybody knows his dad, and he will be called to save the world /universe.
Yeah, that's called the hero's journey.
The hero story.
Yeah,
Okay, but still,
Tolkien didn't come up with that, man.
Okay, but also Gandalf and Obi-Wan, same thing. He's a funny old man, who you wouldn't expect to have great powers. He wears a dirty robe. he teaches Frodo / Luke, an important quest. And,
what else he got? It kind of ends there, doesn't it?
No. Okay, wait. Saruman is Darth Vader.
Ow.
Okay.
Besides powerful man.
Ow.
So they have an enemy?
Wait. Merry and Pippin, R2-D2, and C-3PO. Same thing.
You're just describing tropes of movies that supporting casts and heroes.
Yeah.
Okay, but still,
these dots
Lord of the Rings is better than that.
Well, and your
all
argument is done.
Okay, so that's a big question right there. Both of those ones I love. I get your point, Clay. Those Lord of the Rings movies are really long, but I personally like them a lot. I could sit through those no matter how long those movies were because the story for me kept pushing through.
So
Star Wars,
boring.
though, I am such a diehard fan for space. I think it's just this deep desire to want to be out there exploring the whole new frontier that kind of battles for me because the whole stories of Star Wars taking place in different planets. Look at the opening scenes of Luke Skywalker where he's got these planets in the background. Dude, that I would love to live that kind of shit. But so I would love to live Lord of the Rings too, though. That medieval fantasy world with dragons. Now that would be kind of scary, but if you can learn to ride it like Aragon, I'll try to attempt it. But let's see, for the movie for the movie itself, man, this is a tough one.
This should be easy.
Okay.
This
is a tough one for me.
This
is a tough one for me because Star Wars, I was first introduced to, by my stepfather, and it was a wonderful series at the age for me. Lord of the Rings kind of came a little bit when I was older, so I kind of could understand a little bit more at that time in my life. I would have to say it made a bigger impact on me, and I'm gonna have to go with Lord of the Rings. Look at his face.
Yes.
Well, okay,
he's like,
so
wait, what? This is easy.
Yeah. All right. To be continued.
To be continued.
And the thing is that when I was a kid, it would definitely both of them were huge on me. Yeah. But it was it's hard to say because I would have to probably go with Lord of the Rings as well. Star Wars.
You got
Star
three
Wars
against
definitely
one
a
right
great,
now.
great.
Clay doesn't even know.
movie
He's getting ready to get on the
trilogy
phone.
and
He's like,
everything.
I need to get back up.
Where's Alan?
Yeah,
I need Alan on
Get over
now.
here.
Well, I like it's like Rocco said. I like the characters. I like the story. It just seems like more in-depth story, especially because Tolkien. He also wrote the Silmarillion. I don't know if you guys heard of that. It's goes back even farther. It's a giant book this big, and he goes into so much detail with everything. It just seems like such a great story. And don't get me wrong, Star Wars is a great story too. And I love Star Wars. Absolutely love it. I don't know. I guess I like the whole medieval aspect, the whole thing with powers and different races. That's the other thing I like too. I mean, Star Wars has different races too. I know that. But it just seems like they all have certain powers. You know what I mean?
It's just
not
that
just
the
Jedi and
fantasy thing is just kind of it intrigues you a little bit more than the sci-fi does.
Yeah.
Is what I'm kind of getting at.
Yeah.
Question though is, who would you consider to be Yoda in Lord of the Rings?
This
and definitely not Gollum. Definitely not Gollum.
It's definitely Gollum.
No, it's not.
They both have different personalities.
He's like, no, I'm going to stop this now.
Do you think that there would be a Lord of the Rings movie had there not been a Star Wars trilogy? Star Wars trilogy, the original trilogy is the original trilogy, right? It started that. The special effects for that time was just mind blowing. Lord of the Rings was really good, but
no, that's very true.
You know what I mean? Within a couple years, it was forgotten about, right? People still to this day look at what they did on the Star Wars set with Lucasfilms, and it still holds up, right? Not in the sense that it still holds up, but those techniques are still regarded as mind blowing groundbreaking today.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember watching Star Wars in the theaters, and like when we got to the end, like the last one, I'm talking about the newer ones. Like after it was over, I was like, okay, it's over. You know, that's like the end of that. You know, we're probably not gonna see another Star Wars thing. But like after like The Hobbit was over with, or actually the original Lord of the Rings, I was like, great, we're not gonna have anything anymore. Like I was actually sad about it. And then they started the Hobbit series, and I was excited again. Now there's not gonna be any more series after this.
Well, here's the thing, though, too, Steve, is that I don't know if you've ever delved into it, but Star Wars has like huge amount of collections of reading series too as well. The story goes all over the place,
which isn't canon.
So for the amount of like story behind things, I would have to argue that Star Wars does have more. My choice wasn't so much based off of the visual effects of the movies at their times, or even now, or even mine was more chosen because of, like you said, for some reason, space intrigues me more, but I was connected more with the Lord of the Rings characters more than I was with the Star Wars characters. I felt for them, but I was more connected for whatever reason, whether it's like I was raised off of the idea of like elves and dwarves and stuff like that, not Jedis and Siths, that, you know, even though I had watched the movie, all the games and everything else that I had been involved with in life, mythology and medieval era and all that, that for me sparked a whole different side, and that's why I chose Lord of the Rings and not Star Wars.
Well, there's one thing that you definitely should look up, and that's Clerks 2. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie, but they explain it very well. I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah, this is what I immediately went to, and if we all remember how that scene ended, the Lord of the Rings nerd chucked all over the floor. Yeah. So, I mean, okay, that's a point for Star Wars right there. That's one point.
Yeah, that is a point.
Who did you feel for more, when Obi-Wan died or when Gandalf died?
Well, first of all, spoilers. Second off,
okay.
Second off,
no one's ever seen that.
Second off, dude, of course it's Obi-Wan, man. Like, this guy is like saving this kid's life, like bringing him in, and then he just like he sacrifices himself. Like the main antagonist is right there, and cuts his head off. Like,
I would choose Obi-Wan on that one too. Yeah, I'm with Clay. I'm with Clay on that.
By far.
Well, when I saw Gandalf fall, you know what I mean? Like, I honestly,
yeah,
I did. I was crying. Like, I was like, what the? I was like, and then the movie ended shortly after that, so I was like, and I was done.
But then he came back, like he was for real life, which I think is kind of a cop out, right? That like his death doesn't become as important. Like Obi-Wan dead, he stayed dead. Like
he becomes like
he came back. He came back as this little aura.
Yeah, but at the very end, it wasn't like he came back to like save the day, right? Like he was a different person. Like he was a different person because what people don't know is there's 4 wizards. Actually, there was 5 and everything. I'm not going to get into all that, but they come back stronger. Like Sauron or Saruman was supposed to be the White Wizard, which turned evil. So that's why Gandalf came back to be the real White Wizard to control the rest of the wizards. Nerd alert. Yeah, no, I mean, regardless of like the wizard rank he's on, whatever like wizard belt he has, like.
He's a wizard belt 5.
Yeah,
Stop trying to
like
I feel like you're disrespecting the wizard realm. All right,
I'm sticking up for Star Wars, and I'm trying to like. He died and he came back, and I think that diminished his death. I think at the time the death was pretty powerful, sure.
Right.
But the fact that he came back and he just really wasn't
his
dead.
sacrifice wasn't a sacrifice.
Not really. Not really. Not like it was.
It was
Obi-Wan.
like, I just got way more powerful.
Yeah,
you know,
Obi-Wan is done. That had much more. Like, dude, now Luke's got to do stuff on his own. He's got to rely on the supporting cast. He's got to look to Han Solo and Leia. Like, we can talk another part about character arc, right? Like, let's think about like how characters grew throughout that trilogy compared to Lord of the Rings. Like, there was some arciness, but for the most part, like, the mission was clear. It was like, I gotta go. Correct me if I'm wrong, but to me, the way I saw it was, I gotta go drop this ring off, and like, it didn't feel like anybody was really growing. Whereas like Han Solo was like, dude, that guy he's probably. I wouldn't be surprised if the Empire gave him some money and he kind of like ratted them out, right? But like in the end, he like kind of fell in love and he became like a really good guy. Like there was an arc to him. There was an arc to like Luke. There was an arc to Darth Vader. Like there was interesting character arcs that kept things compelling throughout the trilogy. That I don't know if I found that in Lord of the Rings as much.
What about Aragon? in the growth that he had from just being this ranger, this loner, this guy that didn't want to be associated with anybody or take up his right to the throne of men, and that's to lead. And then late throughout the trilogy, he grew in his journey. The same with Frodo, going from being this lonely, not so much lonely, just non-adventurous hobbit.
Yeah.
And then experiencing time after time, pain, and then triumphing over that too as well, to see how far he could push himself.
You're right.
There was character growth.
I take back everything I said. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Never mind.
Never mind. Did we just change your mind?
No, not at all. Star Wars is still number one to me.
On that one.
Star Wars is still number one.
Gotcha.
And if it's okay, here's another connected dots. Here's another connected dot, Steve. The Hobbit series is the prequels of Star Wars, so there is a lot of connections there because they were as bad, I hear, because I didn't see the Hobbit series, but they were as bad as the prequels, apparently. Or maybe the prequels were worse.
Hobbit was awesome.
Okay, the prequels were probably worse because those movies were really bad, and that's a point against Star Wars. So I'll give you that right there.
So then, what do you think about the new ones that are coming out? Then I know you're pretty excited about
amazing,
that.
Yeah.
Oh, those look amazing.
Yeah, the new Star Wars.
But the other ones,
no, those prequels are terrible. Those prequels are awful. Oh my god.
The new Star Wars, and a shout out to the new Star Wars coming out. I cannot wait to get our hands on that.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Dude,
no hate on Star
Wars. He's not gonna screw that one up.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, he did it with Star Trek series, so I like that.
So, and then, so here's the other point I was going to give to Star Wars. Because Star Wars has got one. I don't know how many Lord of the Rings, I'm not counting. Star Wars has got at least
like 6, 7.
Well, here's another point to start with. The twist, that epic twist of, dude, I'm your dad. That was insane. That blew my mind. What did Lord of the Rings have?
That blew my mind. Yeah. Okay, hold on.
And
I knew it was coming.
No, I knew. No, you didn't.
Lord of the Rings doesn't have a saying that goes down in history. Luke, I am your father. That everyone knows what that is. There's not one from Lord of the Rings.
Wait.
How about that Frodo really couldn't throw the ring in? You all along thought he would, and he couldn't.
How about
Samwise the Brave had to help.
No,
Precious, everyone knows that.
Yes, Frodo couldn't do it. We all were like, "Oh, he totally could do it."
That does not hold up to Luke, I am your father.
Okay. The Luke, I am your father was seriously epic. Right? It was an epic moment for me in my life. It's a memorable moment.
Yeah.
I can see myself again just sitting there back in 1990 on the couch.
And then let me ask. Okay, here's another point I'm going to say. Music, the composer. If I ask you to think of a Star Wars theme right now, let's just do this exercise really quick. Think of a Star Wars theme in your head, really quick, right? Okay. What do you got? All right.
I think there's
Okay.
That was horrible, guys.
Got it. All right. So think of a Lord of the Rings.
What do we always used to listen to when we PvP in World of Warcraft?
I always listen to Lord of the Rings.
It was like epic.
I listen to the soundtrack
battle music. We're not listening to although that would be pretty cool.
Well, all I'm saying is I feel like more people can relate, or that's more catchy. I don't know. I'm just trying to say Star Wars is a little bit more popular than Lord of the Rings in that department of music. What else can I pull out of my bag of bullshit to try to convince you guys that Star Wars is better?
I was just going to say, I was like, no, this podcast is not.
Costumes, amazing.
Yeah, just robes.
Yeah. All right. Let me pose this question to you then. Would you rather be a Jedi or some knight or elf?
I'll be an elf.
A Jedi.
I'd definitely be an elf.
Really? Lightsaber? Yeah. You would choose a bow over a lightsaber?
No, Jedi.
Power, right?
Jedi.
I really like lightsaber.
The three of us are telling the truth. And one of us is
no. Jedi. I will Jedi.
Who wouldn't like a lightsaber?
Heroes, bro.
Yeah, who wouldn't like
I don't care how fast you move, I will Jedi you to freeze, and I will eat you alive.
If you were to go lightsaber versus a sword, yeah, of course, the lightsaber's gonna win. If it's sliced.
All right.
I don't know what our final tally is, but
you know what it is.
I think I want to say Star Wars.
You want to say?
I want to say Star Wars. Really,
You can't just say
All
because
right.
you chose Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's Star Wars 1.
All right.
That sounds rigged. That sounds rigged.
What is cooler? What is cooler than like Chewbacca? Like who is cooler than Chewbacca? Like let's just talk about characters, right? Like Chewbacca,
Who's
Legolas.
cooler than Chewbacca?
Yoda.
Legolas. I think Legolas. Yoda.
But like
No.
okay, but like the elves, the orcs, like that stuff's kind of been around for a while. Like we're talking like, dude, just a furry dog creature guy who has a crossbow.
These are.
Baylor.
You're asking our opinion about what we like, and some of us deep down inside want to be an elf. Like, I don't know.
All right, that's fair.
One
Baylor.
word.
That's fair.
Dragon.
Yeah, dragons are pretty cool.
But you guys remember
Dragon.
Bayorn, right? The Hobbit series. He's the one that ships into the giant bear.
Dang.
Oh, that's
Huh?
pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay,
Man.
definitely some cool characters in Star Wars too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely some cool characters.
But I think you lost this one, bro. I still think you lost this one. You're battling. You're fighting. I like it. You're very
Wait.
persistent.
Are you battling to have Alan too? Like, what do you think?
I
he'd
think
say?
so. I really wish Alan could have been here because
If Alan was here, he would have totally voted Star Wars
yeah,
For sure.
all day.
I
He
think
wouldn't
he
even
would.
talk about it. He
I don't
probably
know.
won't
He's
care.
a big.
I mean, I
Lord
don't know.
fan, so-
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, no, I think he would. Yeah, I think he would have. Maybe.
I mean, you
no.
had some really
Yeah.
you had some really epic battles in Lord of the Rings, right? Like the armies fighting each other, and you had some like intimate, like you saw the one-on-one battles with everybody else. But like Star Wars also had the intimate battles, right, with Luke and Vader. But then they also had like those epic like
Sith
spaceship
battles, too.
battles, man. Like that was really cool. That was some cool
Like I like the
stuff.
Yoda battle. Yoda that happened. I think what was it? In what would have been third movie.
I like
that was pretty badass.
I like how you're referencing everything from the original series and not the newer series.
I almost did there. I was like, yeah, they got Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
And
What would
Because you're just
Darth
like
Maul.
I mean I could argue the fact that Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit series were awesome. They're both awesome.
Yeah.
But you're even saying yourself
Yeah,
that
the prequels.
prequels weren't good.
I think you know.
I like
what?
the prequels. To the Star
Well,
Wars.
you just lost. Okay. I think the prequels definitely are what's taking Star Wars down. Lord of the Rings does not have a blemish as big as fucking Episode 1, 2, and 3.
Right, so you're basically saying
You
that, I
convinced
want
me.
to hear you say it.
All right.
That Lord of the Rings won.
Oh, man. I gotta do this on record.
Yeah.
I
I
got
don't know
one
if I can do
question.
that. I need
It's
to
like I don't
bourbon.
know. This
I'm-
is gonna.
You know what? But at the same time, the original trilogy is that strong that it could stand.
Yes,
it
it
could
is.
withstand
I agree with you.
Jar Jar Binks, dumb Anakin, like pre Darth Vader Anakin, and how horrible that acting was and the writing was for that. That I think it is good enough to be better than
To
Lord of the
stand
Rings.
on its
I can't tell you one thing though. It didn't withstand Disney.
What do you mean?
Hard.
What do you mean? Did
Disney bought it out.
Yeah.
Disney bottom, yeah.
Yeah, and now we don't have George Lucas owning it and bringing out another like crap prequel. We have J.J. Abrams. Dude, Disney knows what they're doing. They're the reason why Marvel is like, well, not the reason, but like they're also working with Marvel.
Oh yeah, they bought Marvel, didn't they?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, Disney is
Okay,
making.
so never mind.
Yeah.
Retract that.
Yeah, don't hate on Disney before we shoot you in the face,
I know,
bro.
Yeah.
man.
Tap, tap.
You know he's still
Everyone
alive.
loves
You know Walt Disney's still alive somewhere, but that
He's
is
alive.
a topic.
Yeah, he's
Another
frozen.
day.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is. Oh my.
That is another
I'm so
topic.
ready
We
for
talk
that
about
topic.
If we
So-
think Walt
I
Disney's
could
still
talk all
alive.
day on that topic.
Question: what would win in a fight? The Death Star or the Eye?
Oh, the Death Star, man. Wait, is it fully operational?
Was it ever?
Zing!
Was it ever?
No, not really. It wasn't.
So there's a problem.
Yeah, and it was still
This is
pretty
fully
beefy. So.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But all they had to do was just, shoot that little spot, and then boom, the thing's done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the
didn't-
hell's up with that?
The Eye of Sauron, didn't that tower have like a bunch of issues?
Well, the ring, you have to throw the ring in.
We're
Can you
talk
tell,
about
like,
big, badass
People were
issues.
like, did this
One
guy,
little
did
spot.
he even watch The Lord of the Rings?
What is it? Wasn't getting enough electricity? Wasn't that what was happening?
Yeah, there was
No,
like,
you didn't. You didn't even
Didn't he not have
Like,
enough
didn't they
solar
just pull the
panels? That's what I
plug
remember in the
on the tower?
solar panels.
Yeah.
He didn't
That
have
was the
solar
problem.
panels to keep this the eye active.
Yeah.
And that's why
Frodo had
Frodo was able to throw the shit inside the area.
Yeah, he had to cut the cord and take the cord over to the lava and drop it in there, so they couldn't hook up the tower anymore.
It was just like a USB wireless device.
Yeah, it's totally cool.
Yeah, same thing.
Makes sense.
Cheers to that.
Also, okay, I will say this. Okay, so Star Wars had Harrison Ford, but Lord of the Rings had Sean Bean, right?
Yeah.
That's.
Also, I just want to throw out to Ian. Can you still breathe, or your breath smell a little bit, or?
Oh no! I passed out about 30 minutes. I just woke up.
You guys haven't been noticing he's sipping through the little hole.
Yeah. He has a mustache.
I love it.
Hey, Steve-O, that was
all right,
a
guys,
really great topic.
I'm gonna need to go get a refill real quick.
All right, we'll do a little cut. Steve-O, great topic, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, Steve.